As everybody knows, there were a series of gas leaks and explosions that resulted from those gas leaks earlier this evening in North Andover, Andover, and in Lawrence. In a minute, you're going to hear from Andrew Flanagan, who's the town manager in Andover, and Andrew Mailer, who's the town manager in North Andover, and Mayor Dan Rivera in Lawrence, who will speak specifically to the public safety issues and the immediate concerns in their communities, which is really what we're focusing on at this point in time. This is still very much an active scene. There'll be plenty of time later tonight, tomorrow morning, and into the next day to do some of the work around determining exactly what happened and why and what needs to be done to deal with that. But the focus in the short term is to make sure that we do everything we can to provide shelter for people who need shelter, to provide safety in the communities that have been directly affected by this, and to speak with the folks at Columbia to make sure that everything we're doing and they're doing is going to ensure that these communities remain safe overnight and into tomorrow. With respect to public safety, there's a coordinated effort that's currently going on between the local police departments in each of these communities and the state police to ensure that we have officers and troopers stationed in appropriate sectors across all three communities, and especially ensuring that with the power off, we have people to make sure that traffic areas, heavily traveled traffic areas, now and through tonight into tomorrow, have somebody there to make sure that with the absence of lights, we don't have accidents or issues associated with that. And in addition, to make sure that they're located in key commerce and residential areas to simply make sure that everything is safe and calm throughout the course of the night and into tomorrow morning.